Hello there, LMA Manager fans. Welcome back. Up on my screen, it's actually that side, isn't it? Up on my screen there, you'll see things have not gone great. Now, sorry, there's been a delay between the videos. Battled through 2 bouts of different illnesses. Then a problem with the cellar. So this is the last video that I'll be doing for a while because I have to take all of this gear out of here and get someone to come and look at a slight dampness problem we've got down here. But anyway, a bigger problem is this is probably most likely the last episode with Reading, as you can see up on screen. Having been in the playoffs, been in like 3rd, 4th, 5th position nearly all year, I've hit an absolutely disastrous run and I've now not won a game in 5. You can see I've drawn 9. I've still only lost 8, so that's quite good, but I'm just not scoring anywhere near enough goals. I've had a tweak of tactics. We are going into game 45, so we've got game 45, game 46. We're going to play both of them live here on video, but I have got a very tricky tie coming up against Bury. As you can see, they were the runaway leaders at the top there, so they're promoted, 91 points. Well, not mathematically promoted yet, are they? So they could seal that with me. I need to win. Sorry for flicking away. I need to win both games. Hope that neither Brentford or one of Brentford or Burnley don't pick up a point, and that Stoke and Oxford United there don't pull away from me. So we'll start clicking through, getting to the fixtures. So yeah, like I said, things gone really badly. I just hit a patch where I wasn't scoring enough goals. Changed to 3-4-3. Tried to go to possession. Guys were just keeping the ball in midfield. Wasn't helping me. Always conceding. Always giving away penalties. Moved to 3-4-3. Long ball. Had like 1 win with that maybe. Or 1 good half with that. But like I said, yeah, just drawing way too many games. This is probably the final episode. I'll get my my new arrangement set up, and then we'll come back and we'll probably have a look at something else. Or maybe I'll try and put a little short video in between. I'm in the process of, I'm going to be setting my PC and some of my consoles up on a makeshift desk up in the bedroom. Although it is full of boxes and crates and stuff that used to be down here, because there's a whole other side to this room that's currently dismantled. Surprisingly devastated. Thank you to everyone who's been watching, commenting, tuning in, working through the episodes of LMA Manager. Wish that league table. Here we come. Here we go. So we're away. They've only lost 8, scored 80, 41 against. I've scored 52, 38 against. So I've got a better defence. And just have not been anywhere near as dominant as Bury have been. If anyone who's watching this is a first episode and is like, why does he keep pronouncing it like that? It's because I was mispronouncing it for all of Premier Manager and all of, well, most of this. So, in the red, not in the blue. So this will be Gig Lane, won't it? As it's me, I imagine what will happen if I do manage to sneak a result. The other teams will probably both win. I'll be eliminated anyway, and then we'll have a pointless end of season game. Nicky Forster though was, or at least last time I checked, he was the top scorer in the league. I've got him. He's not my central striker. He is the right-sided one. I should have showed you him. I've got a new signing, or had a shot there, blasted over. I've got a new signing who's called like Schmeid. I have no idea how you're supposed to pronounce this. There it is there. Smeerud. So he was a free agent that I gave like 5,000 a week, so he's my highest earner, just to come in because really struggling. He's actually midfield up, but I've been playing him up top because he's got that varied player map. That long range shot there from Davies. Saved by the keeper. Not doing too bad considering how it's a tame shot. His keeper spilled it and he's blasted it over. That's in an Uzi. One of my other free signings. Lost all of my loan players at the minute, apart from Wayne Carlisle. So really don't even scoring that. So 18 minutes gone. I'm shading this. I'm happy. Right. I've got a horrible history at the minute of missing pens. Missed a pen, missed a rebound, 0-0. Desperately needed that. I'm struggling. Keeper spilled that. He's in on the rebound, but he's fired it straight at the keeper. Right, yellow card for me. That's not great. I've had a few red cards during this run as well. So I thought I'd given away another penalty there. That's a very tame free kick. Oh, power blast there. And it's gone wide. Right, I might try flipping my strikers around at half time. See if I can get my goal man in on some of these shots. Maybe I'll put Wayne Carlisle to the right of that front three. See how I get on with that. The only other striker I have on my bench at the minute is a guy called Trotman, who was one of the youth players that I promoted, although he's not got fantastic stats. Would have been a bad time to concede. Luckily, he's fired it wide. I'm getting a bit nervous now. There we go. Right. So let's have a look at the match stats. 45% possession to their 55. I felt like I've done a bit better than that. Look, I've had 8 shots attempted, 6 on target to their 6 attempted, and 0 on target. Like I said, I'm happy with that. We're shading this. Right, so let's put him in the 10. And then I'm going to swap those two around. I'm going to leave it like that for now. So I've got my midfielder to the right. I've got 4-star up front, and then I've got my other man, Inanuzi, there. So you notice that he's shooting, considering he is a striker. It's a bit weak. No wonder I'm not scoring so many goals. But then my midfielder, his shooting is much better. You'll notice that he's got 10 goals and 33. Obviously, he got some of them for his other team, but he's got a few of them for me. So, do you know what? I'm taking him off. I've talked myself into it. Let's bring on the youth man. If ever I needed a homegrown hero, it is now. This episode. I need this. I need this to still be something to play for going into the final game. Otherwise, I'm going to be flat. I would even at this rate, I would take drawing with them, and whoever was second, was it Bristol? I can't remember who was second now. Overtaking them. I would take ruining their chance at the title as a success at the minute. Right, it's taking the ball away. It's a long shot. In fact, that was Davies. I thought that might have been Casting. This has gone there. What's that for? Must have been a foul. Didn't see anything in that personally. Right. I'm going to give this another 5 in-game minutes. I'm going to fire on sub. I'm going on Carlisle. I feel like my wide players aren't doing a great deal. Oh, he's played around with that. Considering he's supposed to be on long ball, he was dilly-dallying in that in my own area. He's giving the ball to their player. He's had a shot. Right, here we go. 65th minute. I'm going to bring on... take off Parkinson. I'm going to bring on Carlisle. Not been a fantastic loan signing. He's mainly been used as a substitute though. So, got what, 35 minutes to try and drag me out of this. Lawson controls it. Lawson takes a shot. Fantastic goal. Reading to kick off. That is probably pretty much it for us now. I don't really know what I can do, what I can change. not really getting any shots this half. Bury shown why they've been top all year, because they've adjusted and they've got back in. Like I said, I've got it on long ball. I don't feel like they're going as long as I would like them to be honest. So the shot there, it's gone straight to our other man, who's blocked it. Keeper was already down. Bury through on goal. Bury 2-0 up. Imagine their fans are singing, "You can't even say our name." Pretty distraught. Who scored that? It's gone past. Avidi? Not sure I remember him. It's 3-0. Dejected. So that statistically confirms then there will be no season 2 of Reading. We will tidy up, see where we can finish. I'm gonna have a tweak of the tactics before we go in to the next one. But there we go. Bury on the congratulations to them. They're off to the Championship, or League One as it's called. I'll probably be losing my job because my board wanted me to get promoted, and I'm not going to be doing, which is not a spoiler because you just saw. I'm not in the mood for seeing those two. Not in the mood at all. You've cost me my job, you have. R.I.P. Graham. Right, let's have a look. Let's see where that leaves us. I'm really disappointed that I've tailed off so spectacularly, and I've just not been able to stop it. I don't know what I've done wrong. I return with information about Stoke City. Let's have a check. So where are they? So look, see, they're 5-3-2. We don't feel like they've got a much better team than me. Kevin Keane was always a fan of his. Don't really recognise. Oh, Craig Short is that? Don't recognise many of these. Right. So, have they won the league? Well, they've not quite won the league. They need that final win. They're on course for that. One win guarantees them it. Blackpool, look, in 3rd place. Wigan, Stoke. So there we are. I am trapped. I'm not going to go any lower than I am because Wrexham can't catch me. And I'm not going to go any higher than I am. So I have finished 9th. So sorry, Reading fans. It looked like we were on for glory. There will be no glory. We're gonna go through. I'm gonna have a little pause and jump you straight back in as soon as the next game is up and go over the tactics that I've set. Here we are, guys. So this seems pretty fitting. I was looking away and I didn't realise we'd got to the last week, so I've jumped straight into it. So I've not made any changes. We've gone with the same team that we finished that 3-0 defeat to Bury. To see if at least we can get 4-star top scorer in the league. So they're lined up in their 5-3-2. So hopefully we'll be able to get a bit more joy, at least end with a win and as many points as possible. If you, one of the people watching this, one of the people that played this, just let me know what was your best ever season. And did you ever take a team from Division 3 or from the lowest division all the way to the Prem? I'm a tiny bit sad that we're going to be moving on. I've enjoyed my time with Reading. I'm looking forward to it when we come back to one of the other LMA Manager games. So I've got a few more of the PS1, got a couple of the PS2 and Xbox versions. I might do some plays between different versions of them. So maybe one on 2004. Yeah, so I've got 2004 for both the Xbox and the PlayStation, so maybe do some double careers. And looking away, took me an overly long time to find it on the shelf, and we're 1-0 down. Right, the Oxford fans, the Reading fans, will be like, he's not even bloody looking anymore. He's already on the beach. Graham Kavanagh, what a player. I was always a fan of his. Don't remember seeing him on their scouting report. Could be that I just missed him. Right, go and play that through ball. Like I said, I did put it on long ball, but it was a lot of passing. That was a bit longer. I was hoping it was going to be more of a get it forward type of tactic. He's injured. I think it was called Taff. T-double-A. Can't say I remember him. Being replaced by Heath. It looks like they've only got one up front. I can't believe that we've let them score. Just we've got pretty solid. I feel like I've spectacularly underachieved here because from the moment that I found how to do scouting reports, I've seen very few teams with better defenders or better overall stats than myself. So let's have a look. What is? So I've got it on attacking. Got it on. That's it. We're going 4-2-4. There's absolutely nothing to lose here. Right, so 7 is a right midfielder, so Davies can stay there. I'm going to move. I'm going to drop this man. Where's the screen for this? I'm actually going to put midfielder up front. I'm going to take him off. Bring on Carlisle, and then where is Carlisle playing? Carlisle is 8, so he's on that left. So Carlisle left, Davies to the right, and that striker, like I said, he's got that big circle. The big square, showing that he can play in that front to back row. There we are. Just checking my sub has happened. This is it. So I've got 45 minutes left of my reign as Reading manager. I will click through to see if anything happens afterwards, see if I do get sacked. I'm not going to deny you that the joy of seeing me sacked, but there we go. Carlisle, he's through, takes a shot, we're back in. We can do this. I saw that when I was watching. Now I'm like, maybe this is the formation I should have had all along. I feel like I've not had many goals from midfield, other than, I might have said this on one of the other episodes, other than Kaski's free kicks. Don't feel like I've had a great deal of contribution from the others. Little fly buzzing around down here. Currently catching my eye. Good tackle there. Oh, he's through. Oh, he should have been doing better there. Fawn. I think he also played for Cardiff, didn't he? So, midfield just completely vacated there. I've won it back. And this is all gone. Oh, he's blasted that over. It's all gone a bit stale, a bit tepid, hasn't it? Had that excited first goal, start of the second half. And then ever since then. It's clean for a goal. Should have pulled the trigger. Didn't pull the trigger. And they've taken the ball off of me, man. Now Crawford has just been sent off. Was he playing in midfield? No, he's playing at the back. Oh, I'm just going to have to leave it free at the back. It is not the day for going defensive. Like I said, can't go up or down, so it's going to make no difference to the league table. I desperately want to finish with a win. Keep the ball further forward. I'm trying to think. I think it might have been against Brazil in the '98 World Cup in one of the games. If my memory is right, feel free to correct me on this if it's not. Jamaica had a man sent off. When they went down to 10, instead of going defensive, they brought on 2 more attackers and went 3 up top and just played like a really extreme counter-attack game. One of those things that I was going to say stuck in my mind. I hope I've got that right. That is how I remember the events. They had Scotland and Morocco in their group, so it might have been against one of them. I remember at the time thinking it was a brave tactic, an interesting concept. This is it. There we are. 1-1. I think that's my 20th draw of the season, which there's no point keeping the changes. Masio's probably not got a job. So let's skip this for one final time. We'll not be in the playoffs, sadly. Let's check the league table. Let's check all the league tables. See how we've done. Crawford's been banned, naturally, for getting sent off. Right. Finishing with what, 4 million? Is that right? Yep, total 4 million, profit of 2.7 million this year. Finished 9th, as we knew. Bristol Rovers are second, which means Bury have gone on 97 points. Look at that, 31-1, drawn 4. I did manage to draw with them. That was one of my more credible draws. You look at me, though, 17 wins, 20 draws, only 9 defeats. So I've lost less games than the team who's won the league. It's only 2 teams who've lost fewer games than me, but I've struggled so mightily for goals. Let's have a look at some of the stats. I've lost where they go now. Is it in information? There we are. Must be in here. So he's finished top scorer. So 23 goals in 53 played. 1 goal clear. But just not managed to hold on. Let's have a look at the other tables. As I said, you can tell I've not played in a while because I'm absolutely dreadful here with the buttons. Right, English Division 1, Barnsley and Blackburn Rovers back off to the Premiership. No, they're not. Yes, they are. I was going to say, just spotted there's a game remaining, but they're now both so clear. 91 points for Barnsley, 89 points for Blackburn. So Man City, if you're younger and you're watching this, yes, Man City. Ipswich, Bolton, Charlton, none of them are going to catch them. So that's not quite decided yet. So that is click on. My contract is going to expire in 2 days. My managerial rating is 50%. Director's rating is 36%. Sports rating is 44%. I've got 2 manager of the months. So I've got those to cling on. I don't have my other camera. I don't even have my bottles to go to. Oh, there they are. 2 tiny bottles of champagne for me that shortly after this episode will be packed up along with everything else. Oh, here we go. The end of... What is that image? A bit nervous. I feel like that meme being fired by HR. So, worst league team for Division 3 is Cheltenham Town. I presume that they don't go down. I presume they just stay there. Promoted from Division 3, Leyton Orient, Southend United, Plymouth Argyle, going well in real life, Darlington. Promoted from Division 2, Bury, Bristol Rovers, Burnley, all the Bees. Relegated, Scunthorpe United, who I definitely lost to, Colchester United, Wycombe Wanderers, who I also lost to, and Oldham Athletic. And then relegated, coming into the league with us would have been Walsall, Crewe Alexander, Huddersfield Town. Here we go. FA Cup winners Man United, League Cup Arsenal against Coventry, Charity Shield Man United, that's right at the start, European Cup Arsenal versus Bordeaux, and there you are, the CEFA Cup. It was won by Porto, so not someone obscure as I thought, against Croatia Zagreb. Not sure if this, when would this have been? They would have had Boban and them still then, or would he have moved on? I think he was well gone by then, wasn't he? Golden Boot. Oh, I was going to say surely I'm on there, but I'm not. They've given it to the Wigan guy. Maybe that goes on the fact that he's played less games. That seems unfair. Jack Lester for Grimsby Division 1. Bergkamp, 35 goals, prolific. Manager of the Year, Neil Warnock. There we are. And here I am. Annual bonus, 250,000. Club's top scorer, Nicky Forster, 23. Yeah, so he's got the same amount of goals. I wonder if Wigan were in the playoff then. And they've counted one of those. I've clicked continue. Your club have let you go. You will now have to look for employment elsewhere. Right, so let's have a look. Northampton Town, they're offering me 1 year, get promoted to Division 2. No incentive, financial status, they're currently Division 3. Rotherham, Seems like a good job for someone who's just got sacked. Got quite a lot of money. Lincoln. So there you are. It's giving me free jobs in the league below. I'm going to take Rotherham just because I live near there. I'm not going to view. Let's view the team. Let's see who they've got. They've got Leo Fortune West, Paul Warren, Lee Glover from Corby, like myself. Probably mentioned that before. We'll mention it again. Sedgwick. Yeah, they've got a lot of bad team. So if I was continuing, I would be carrying on as them. But I am not going to be continuing. There we are. As we hear from Graham Kelly for one final time. I'm going to just speed through there just so it's up. Thank you for joining in. I hope you've enjoyed that. I'm going to be playing through some other manager games, some other LMA Manager games. Let me know what you've liked. Let me know anything you'd like to change. Hopefully I'll be back in the cellar sometime soon once we've got that issue resolved. But once I've moved and all set up, we'll get some more games going in my kind of makeshift manager's office that I'm going to try and get built. Goodbye.